The second instincts and senses come in. And a person who's been doing things a long time, he operates better off of instinct when he's exhausted as compared to an experienced guy. And that's what I'm seeing now, the latter half of each round. As Santiago gets tired, his head comes up when he punches more. Luevano seems to be much more comfortable.
The action is becoming a little bit more sporadic in round 3. They're still firing away, but there are now longer pauses while they take a look at each other and try to figure out what's going to happen next. Luevano still quite willing to fight a more aggressive fight than we've seen from him under similar circumstances in the past. And he got whacked with a straight left hand. Really ripped with a straight left hand. And he's fighting back, but he seemed to be bothered by that punch.
Santiago is a dangerous guy. This guy is fighting much stronger at the end of the round than he has in the previous rounds.
We want this one, Mario. We want this one. Finish good. Come on, Mario. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go do it. We gotta go do it. With the right and straight pop. Pop the right. Pop the left. Straight. Straight to the chest. Straight. Straight.
How you feeling, Steve? Huh? Okay, I got it. Please fight me, okay? Remember, okay, Steve?
Siga trabajando suya.
Keep working your jab. Keep working that jab. Remember, the jab and the hook. And then the straight shot. But be careful with this straight shot.
You're hearing Spanish in both corners, and our interpreter is the brilliant Jerry Olaya.
Santiago land a perfect left hand, and this is the type of a situation which Luevano is in all night long. You can't make any mistake or lose your concentration at any moment because Santiago is throwing dynamite with both hands. And, you know, he gets tired at the end of the round, but the last round seemed like he's regained his composure and his energy and his desire to win.
Good coverage on the replay. Emmanuel Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3?
3-0, 30-27, Stevie Luevano. Let's talk about that second round. Mario Santiago knocks him down early in the round. At that point, you've got a 10-8 Mario Santiago. Steven Luevano gets up, knocks down Mario Santiago. At that point, it goes back to 10-10. The second half of the round, Luevano wins, so he wins the round 10-9. Luevano, an incredibly good right hand. He's doubling it. Tremendous velocity for Southpaw with that right. 3-0, Luevano.
But if I was in Luevano's corner, I would be a nervous wreck because the power punches that still Santiago is punching with. And his determination is just unbelievable.
Stop. Your mouthpiece. Time. Yours. Mira, over there.
Tony Weeks trying to figure out whose mouthpiece is
Second one, get the second one ready.
And it turns out it's Steven Luevano who has lost the mouthpiece.
Time in, let's go.
It is unfortunate because he had a good rhythm going at that time. It seemed like he had temporarily hurt Santiago.
Incidentally, Tony Weeks must know in advance that he's going to get the assignment for a fight like this because he speaks Spanish. Both fighters do. Although Luevano speaks English perfectly well also. It's still the accuracy of punching that sets them apart. And Santiago's just as aggressive as ever.
Yeah, but after every exchange, he pulls his head up when he gets out of the exchanges, whereas Luevano keeps his head down. And that's what Santiago's is the most vulnerable, is when he pulls his head up after just like he did right there.
You keep fighting this way, and you suspect somebody's going down again at some point.
My hands. Stop. Get off his head, get off his head. I should push him down.
Perfect left hand.
By Santiago.
Yep. Both guys are punching with a lot of power for small guys.
Well, hands free.
One small difference that may show up over the course of 12 rounds When he gets into punching range, Stephen Loeveno is focusing on getting in some body shots. Body shots seem to be an afterthought for Santiago, who is far more of a headhunter at this point.
And that was his reputation as an amateur fighter. He was a tremendous body puncher. That's why he turned professional. See, because he couldn't get points as an amateur because he was a body puncher.
So 4 rounds in the books, and terrific rounds they've been for Loeveno and Santiago. Meanwhile, David Diaz, Chicago's own, born a couple of stones throws away from Wrigley Field, has arrived in the Mandalay Bay Events Center to defend his 135-pound title belt against the far better known, far more celebrated Manny Pacquiao. David Diaz, a lunch pail fighter. There is no element of the game where you would point to him and say, oh, he does this spectacularly well. The only thing he does spectacularly well is that he hangs in, he won't give up, he is extremely stubborn, he is accustomed to losing rounds and still thinking that he can win the fight. In that sense, he may be a tougher nut to crack tonight than many have suspected for Manny Pacquiao. The odds in the casino are very wide, as big as 5-1. But ringsiders seem to understand that this is probably not a 5-1 betting enterprise in Pacquiao's favor against David Diaz tonight. And now we get ready for round number 5 between Loeveno and Santiago. In the last round, Loeveno 21 out of 54, Santiago 18 out of 73 by CompuBox count.
Santiago is firing that left cross with so much power that, and I'm just looking at Loeveno, surprisingly slowing down and seems to be leaving himself open for that left shot. That's the main shot that he's been getting hit with, that straight left cross from Santiago, and he's still shooting that with full power.
Left-hand shot across the top for Loeveno. He's also landed a sharp right-hand counterpunch earlier in the round on a left-hand miss by Santiago. Now Santiago backs into the ropes, and Loeveno goes to work. Moments in this fight, several of them, when Stephen Loeveno looks more aggressive than we've ever seen him before. And you saw Santiago momentarily wobble against the ropes, and he catches Loeveno with a big uppercut as he steps back into the action.
Stop.
Well, this is one of those fights, as soon as you start predicting who's going to win, you get embarrassed because the fight changes around completely. This is when you have 2 good punchers and guys with a lot of spirit.
Stop, I got you.
Santiago tries to fire his uppercut one more time. Loeveno has been pot-shotting with the right hand ever since the uppercut landed.
Hands-free, stop.
More in this round than in previous ones. Santiago seems to remember that he has a reputation as a body puncher.
Well, hands-free. Stop. Come on, let's go. Keep it clean.
That was the sequence in which you get to see the superb timing of Loeveno. Every time Santiago loaded up to try to throw a big punch over the top, Loeveno stuck his right hand into his face. But there come the body shots from Santiago, and he drives Loeveno back. Big left hand by Santiago. Wobbles Loeveno. Loeveno in trouble against the ropes. Another left hand lands. Loeveno in very big trouble now. Santiago trying to finish. Has to land something accurately. Loeveno not covering up, still fighting back.
Let him go.
What a crowd-pleasing fight. Stephen Loeveno steps forward while still in trouble and wobbling. Into the jaws of the lion he comes and fires the right hand.
Stop. Time. Get over there.
Oh, and what a break for Loeveno to get a chance to replace the mouthpiece there. That bought him about 5 extra seconds of what I still think is recovery time, Emmanuel.
You know what? Pearl, did Loeveno win that round? I don't think so.
Once again, interpreter Jerry Olaya with the Spanish to English interpretations.
You gotta fight smart, Steve. You can find his fight, Steve. Don't try to be brave, all right? Don't try to be brave, Steve. Don't try to be brave, Steve, all right? Listen to me.
Listo, Steve. No ha pasado nada. Nada ha pasado. Usted sigue adelante.
There's nothing wrong, Steve. There's nothing wrong, Steve. It's just a bad spot. That's it.
We don't need to knock nobody out, all right?
Here we see exchange right here where Luevano lands a leap